A couple of days ago, I received a fan request to offer my opinion on the concepts of trust and distrust in society, and since these are issues I ponder quite regularly, I figured I might have some useful stuff to say. Long-time viewers will remember that my professional training, and therefore my first job, was as a journalist, during which time I gathered and produced most of the content for a small weekly newspaper that focused on the community in which I live. It was in this position that I quickly came to see the difference between the noble journalistic principles we were taught to uphold in college and the day-to-day realities of the job. As a student, I'd been instructed very clearly that except in the case of a clearly labeled opinion piece, my role as a newsman was simply to observe events and report the facts as accurately as I could. In reality, though, it soon became apparent that if someone was willing to pay the company enough money, they could quite literally buy positive coverage, which we journalists would then be expected to provide. Another experience that destroyed my belief in media objectivity was a meeting I once had with our publishing group's managing director. He was a smooth-talking man who I never really had any respect for, but this meeting is one I'll probably never forget. One day, he summoned me into his office, and after the usual meaningless small talk, he complained that the paper had been too bland lately, and that despite the sound and balanced judgment of our senior editor, a keen-minded industry veteran with a mane of wild hair, I should do something to cause controversy and quote-unquote piss off some old people. I take it as a point of pride that despite his words, not once in my time on that publication did I set out with the intention to write a hit piece or unfairly attack someone's character. People still got angry at my work from time to time, generally for revealing things they wanted to stay secret. As far as the news goes, my advice to you is to be informed, but understand that the industry does not pursue truth as its highest value. On the personal side of things, I'm of the opinion that if you want to survive your time on this earth without having your soul completely destroyed, it would be wise to put complete trust in only a handful of people. Having friends is great, but it's been my experience that when things really go to hell, very few of those in your circle will honor the promises they make. One of the worst things that ever happened to me was a betrayal of such magnitude that it shook the foundations of everything I thought I knew and made me question the purpose of life itself. As a consequence, I do my best to treat everyone I meet with kindness and dignity, but I trust almost no one to keep their word. There is a reason why, from a biblical perspective, betrayal is seen as such a monstrous sin. To break a person's trust affects not only that immediate situation, it also fundamentally changes the way they view the world and damages their ability to see the good in others. To quote Dr. Jordan Peterson, tell the truth, or at least don't lie. If you enjoyed this video and would like to suggest another topic for me to cover, feel free to do so in the comments. I'd also really appreciate your support via PayPal. For now, farewell.